those bastards. I've seen Team Rocket pull evil schemes before, but none of them have ever been this sinister.
Yep, this filler episode was quite filling.
And I felt so unfulfilled by the amount of vengeance that the villains deserve their punishment for. We are talking about Boonboomger, episode 31, A Brilliant Challenge. And yes, it's a mirror-focused episode, which I appreciate.
And it's a reference episode, but we'll get to the references when we get to it.
Now, I'm going to say this. To me, curry is sacred. Forget what you've heard about sushi. Curry's the best. And to use curry for evil, the Hashirans have made a brutally vindictive enemy this week.
That is the consensus. That is going to be the consensus from everybody. I can tell you from obviously Mike over here, from myself, from Ryan over on Henshin Gate. Everybody says this is the most
Ryo Tozawa.
Yeah.
Okay,
I read himself. This is the most diabolical thing because the plot of this episode, we're just going to talk about the monster real quick before we actually break it down. The point of this episode is to open up a curry restaurant, have you sit down, take a bite of curry, but as soon as you take that bite, the monster speeds up time that you eat the curry, but you thinking, oh, I took a bite, but I feel full. How'd that happen? Makes you want more because they lace it with Hashirian stuff to make you want more.
Basically, they King Crimsoned everyone.
Mm-hmm.
They King Crimsoned everyone.
So, yeah, that's just, oh man, it would suck for you foodies that take pictures of your food because you're like, oh, I gotta get a pic. Nah, you ain't even gonna get that.
See, I am the kind of person who appreciates food. I don't just like food. I love food. If I don't love it, I don't swallow. And I'm not quoting Ratatouille. I mean it. For me, seeing the food, smelling it, tasting it, feeling it, hearing it as I chew it, and then swallowing it and having it go down my esophagus. I
no ditty on that, my guy.
All of that seriously. And to deprive anyone of that full 8-sense sensation of eating delicious food, especially something as sacred as curry, I'm sending you straight to Inferno.
I understand this. I understand the love for curry, but my guy, I'm gonna need a no ditty on all of that. But either way, yeah. So obviously, the Team Rocket is upset about I was going to say Cannonball because we were just talking about him earlier. They're upset about Mad Rex, but Mad Rex remembers. Mad Rex is Pepperidge farming right now, but there's a twist about Mad Rex. We'll get to that. Mira is working another job, but this time it's at a curry shop, ran by this person that she's known since she was a kid. Now it's ran by the daughter of the original owner, but something's off. She's like, they're like, the curry is delicious, but it's not on Boondario level of delicious. Because to have it on Boondario level of delicious, it has to be like the father's recipe. But something's not clicking because she's thinking, I'm following the recipe. I'm following the recipe in the book, but it's not right. It's good, but it's not great. That's got her down, and she's losing customers because actually, I forgot the cold open, where we first break the fourth wall. Sakito, he goes up. We already mentioned what the monster does. Sakito is the first victim of said curry because the monster is a clock. I like how Jesse's like a clock, like another clock. Like, did they do a clock already?
Nope. They did. Okay, there was. I mean, yes and no. They did have a clock guy where it's like you basically have to play red light, green light.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, they did that, but no, this is a proper clock, which you would be forgiven to think this is a Time Ranger reference episode, which it slightly is, but we'll get to that. So yeah, they're like, this race is like, oh, we need to put more TP in this, and they're thinking Takoyaki party. They're like, no, time performance. Get that clock. Go over time and space.
We must make curry. Try all this curry. It is sweet and spicy. Eat it with rice, chicken, or beef.
But that was good. So yeah, Sakito is the first victim of the curry, and then he's like, "Where's my food?" Breaking fourth wall and stuff. And then
he's like, "Where's my curry?"
And then so the owner, she's feeling down, like, I'm not doing anything right, and all the customers that we normally get here are at this other joint
that suddenly opened.
Yeah. So Joe and Ishiro go over to, skulk out this place.
And like any other instance, they don't recognize Team Rocket in their disguises.
Yes, like, you're not noticing that this is just out of nowhere, random, and everybody's just over here feeding for this place like it's a supreme.
And you have like a woman with a head like this, and a man with a head like this, and a little car that can talk.
Like, come on, man, it's all sus. While they do that, and then Taya's like, "Hey, look, we gotta get your recipe down. All right, I'll put all the." He brings out these most. He found the Peruvian puff pepper mix from Drake and Josh. For God's sake.
Peruvian puff peppers. It's indigenous only to South America.
Man,
South America.
Man's got the Peruvian puff pepper mix, some Namekian pepper flakes.
Yeah, no, like I was impressed that he was able to procure all that, considering that our procure guy is somewhere else.
Yeah, but he's got money, so that money. But Mira's like, no, we don't want all this expensive stuff. He's like, all right, what if we renovate the place, make it a little more fancy? No.
And then Bundario, it's like, you're not getting it.
Like,
Curry's not about the flash; it's about the heart.
Like, have I not touched anything? And then we see how Bundario first made curry for Taya, and it hit the heartstrings. It hit the heartstrings. And Bundario's like, look, I'm gonna show y'all how to get that Bundario curry. You go figure out what's going on over there. Shut that down. And then Ishiro and Joe go and they see Bundi and Sakito online, like, yo, where's that curry? Like, I want that curry, no Steph.
Yeah, and it's like, and props to the Hashirians for like actually explaining the process like it's freaking Gavon. It's like Gavon's transformation is only 0.08 milliseconds, but we'll slow down the process to show it to you. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Basically, this episode teaches you can make curry in both ways, both Hashirian and Bundario. I prefer you make it Bundario style.
Because it's in the heart.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, then like I already explained the monster's gimmick and everything. I explained that plan already, but now it's affected not only Sakito and Bundi, but now it's affected Joe and Ishiro. And they're like, I gotta get the fix, man.
Curry. That's not curry love. That's curry addiction. That's not the same.
I mean, there's always that one thing that gets you going. That Twitch, like, gotta have more. My vice at that time was Japanese candy. especially just like anything that had cola, ramen, or lemon flavor, I had to have my fix. And that was around the time of, I want to say, Ghost and Zyuohger. That's when it hit a high note. And then it didn't even help that Kamen Rider gummies was a thing, and it just made my addiction worse.
You know, actually, you know what really jump started the Kamen Rider gummy thing? Gaim.
Exactly. It was
got
Gaim.
the orange. You got the orange.
I want to say it was Gaim. Gaim started the gummy trend for Kamen Rider, and it was a problem. Somebody froze. Either I froze or he froze. I don't know. But now I am Googling Kamen Rider gummies. But while I do that, I want you guys to know. I want you guys to tell us what is your.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, got you.
Did my internet go down?
Yep. Yeah.
Clearly, my computer got addicted.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, so the gummy thing. It started with Gaim because in the ad, like you open the packet and then like you have like a giant orange gummy. It's like orange arms, and then the giant gummy like slams that kid in the head and it explodes.
Yes.
And the kid's like, ah.
It actually started off with Forze. It had grape. It was only grape. Then Wizard had grape, lemon and cola. What the hell, Wizard? Damn, I want that.
Makes sense. Black, silver, and red.
I want that so bad now. But yeah, Gaim had orange, grape, melon, kiwami fruit, and cola. Cola again. Damn you! Drive had grape, orange, lemon. It's like I missed out on all the good flavors.
I've definitely had some of the ghost gummies. I
had the X8 gummies. I had the grape and orange. If I had known they were cola flavored. Oh, that hurts me.
Now I wish they had curry flavored.
I had the but I had the X8 because that's when we had started the channel, and that's when we started doing Japanese snacks reviews, and we had to do obviously Kamen Rider gummy, but I know they were cola flavored. Damn. Oh, whatever. But yes, you guys answer in the comments, and we'll review it afterwards. What was your addiction? What was your food addiction? What had you going just like, I gotta get my fix?
Well, I know as a kid it was pizza.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's always been about pizza. You know, what really persisted was chips, spicy chips. That it was the hardest addiction to kick.
Ooh, especially if you get those all natural Asian spicy chips.
No. It's all about the American stuff because the spicy Asian chips are like way too mild for me.
I don't know. I had the Japanese spicy. I had the Japanese flaming hot Cheetos. I like those better. Those are better. But I digress. Let's talk about this race and the Genba right quick. Genba obviously made it to the Hashirian hideout. He goes up against the Morphin with these people this season. It's just top damn notch. Like Operation Overdrive, I think started a trend on cool morphing. Like
I gotcha.
Yeah, Operation Overdrive and yeah, they started a trend on cool morphing right there. Like Bo Kendra, Operation Overdrive, how they just started a trend, and then Boonboomger is over here, just like carrying on that trend, just cool looking henshins. And like was it Mad Rex? Like obviously putting the beats on Genba, but the fight choreography is just so good. And he's like, "Hey, this race is over there. But before you go, I want one thing.
I need you to tell Red to kill me."
Yeah, he wants the ones with Boon Red for the last time. And he's like, to kill him? Like, but you can only tell him that if you live to tell him that.
Yeah, because I make no promises.
I ain't making no promise that you're gonna survive against this race, but hey, if you do end up surviving, let him know what I want. Which is like, wow. It's even Mad Rex knows, though, I'm not me. This ain't me. If I ain't me, I don't want it. That's some good character shiz, man. I tell you. But yeah, so Genba goes up against this race. It don't go in his favor. But we'll get back to Genba at the end. So, yeah, so the curry addiction is getting too much and it's overwhelming Taya because he's trying not to hurt people or his team. Then Mira comes in with the save because they figured out they did
slow curry.
Got a slow
curry.
Slow
curry. It's all about the text. It's all about the texture, people. It's like it's like everything I said in the last episode of Kamen Rider Gav. It's not about the flavor. It's about the texture.
You gotta slow cook that bit. And actually, I'm gonna hit up my friends like, yo, next time we cook, we gotta cook curry because I was doing a whole cooking thing yesterday with my friends. I messed up the batter a little bit and the pancakes a bit, but we got it down right. But yeah, gotta slow cook it. That's all. Basically, I learned it yesterday. Yeah. Slow cook it.
That's my secret to keto cheesecake. You gotta slow egg beat the cream cheese. You can't just like whip that egg beater to an 8. You gotta do it slow. The air bubbles need to GTFO. That's how you get that creamy consistency after it's finished baking.
I whip that whole black. Like, what are you doing? I got these gains for a reason. Gotta be like.
No, but see, the thing about the gains is you got to do a time under tension. That's how you really condition those gains.
Yeah, so
you can't just. No, it's like you got to lift it up slowly. Then you have to load it slowly, and then you bring it down. That's how you get the real gains.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Basically, cooking is like working out. You just got to go slow.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress. So they figured out how to get the proper curry for the owner, and now they're selling it on the side. Like, heck, so it's like they figured out the recipe and they got a solid business plan. Curry on the go. Captain Marvelous would love that. Yeah.
Now here's the thing: the whole King Crimson curry got so out of hand that everyone turned into a zombie. Even Ishiro and Joe and Sakito and Diesel, they're all zombified and they're willing to curb stomp Taya over that curry, and freaking Tokei's not even messing around. He's like willing to let people burn if it means like throwing those clock arrows at Taya, and it's like, oh, you think Taya's got good reflexes? Well, we'll try catching it at times 100 speed, and then when he like fires back, it's like, oh, times 0.01 speed, and then like he just instead of deflecting the attacks, he just dodges it, leaving Team Rocket to fry.
Yeah, and then they're like, as soon as like, the whole curry spell is over because they had some real curry. Yeah. Team Rocket's like, oh, we're on a break. You're on your own, bud.
It's like try this curry. It's a golden experience. Experimental Toro. Like even Joe's like crying himself a river sing.
They were doing the anime crying tears.
Yeah.
Literal anime tears. It's one thing if Joe does it.
That's what my body does when I taste good curry.
Yeah, you get good food, you get those anime crying tears. See, Joe, you'd expect that. But the Ishiro was doing the anime crying tears? I'm like, yeah. He knows he messed up.
Tai, I'm so sorry. It's the evil curry talking. It wasn't me.
Then they're like, Tai like, look, it's all good. Don't worry about it. No fuss, no mas. Hakuna Matata. Mira took charge. She's like, I want you to pay attention to that. She took charge from saying, you guys ready? Bam. Boom, boom, change. She took charge in the roll call. She took charge.
Like if you ever watch Geki Ranger episode 39, when Miki gets her hands on the Rhino dagger and goes.
Because at that point, everybody was using it to combine it with their Geki Claw booster.
No. I'm talking about the actual dagger, the one that controls the Rhino Zord.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was. I thought that was a Ranger thing. Oh damn. See, it's been so long since I've seen Geki Ranger, but yeah.
Like she was not playing around against that unicorn dude. Like and Mira. Oh man, she got that Mira Miki. Like she took that 119 sword and destroyed the monster. Just like bam. Not even giving him a chance to use.
Not even a chance to breathe. He's like, hey man, let me do my Time Ranger.
No.
Let me do a little Time Ranger. Come on, man. We got this whole clock thing going on. Nope.
Experimentadoro. Requiem. Mura.
Actually, the best part was when I was watching this live, I'm looking at this, I'm like, Mira took Tai's Ultra stuff. That happened in ToQger.
She even ripped it out of his hands.
Straight out of his hands. I'm like, that is literally one of the most remembered episodes of ToQger I will never forget. Of them just taking his stuff. He's like, give me that, boy.
Your battleizer's mine now.
Yeah, because the girls just took it, use it, and Tokyo Ichigo, he's just like, yeah, I'm just here. I'm not needed. They took his battleizer, they took his Zord, they took everything. The Mira's like, nah, mine. Bam, whooped him. And then as soon as they beat him, a rainbow appears. So what I was talking about references, this referenced ToQger. And I'm like, I was taken aback at that specific episode of ToQger that they referenced. And I marked out because I love that episode. Because of that whole just turn of events in that episode just made me it's my favorite episode of ToQger. And because Zed is an awesome villain. But I digress. So they did that. And then everybody's back at the restaurant having proper curry.
Mm-hmm.
Proper. But the episode ends. Well, actually, no. Even Saki don't even join in the fight because he was full from just all that curry eating. Bro, why would you do that to yourself? But Sakito finds Genba unconscious, which it's leading to the next bit. I don't know if they're going to properly do it in the next episode because the next episode finally has ToQger, which is brilliant because you referenced ToQger in this episode, and I'm just thinking, oh, they're referencing ToQger because eventually they're going to show up, not knowing they're going to show up in the little next episode. So,
yeah, Rokugo.
I love how they did King Oger and Kyryuger last season. It was great. But I think Boonboomger set up ToQger flawlessly because you just reference it, not paying any mind because you're so focused on what's going on in this filler episode and what's going on with Genba. But then now we're referencing it, and then the next episode, here they are. Who's cooking? Who's cooking this season? That is grade A cooking. Good stuff. Good stuff.
No, seriously, like this is the best superhero time we've had since Geets versus King Oger.
Yeah, for real. Like y'all is cooking. Y'all is cooking. Keep it up. Although we're still, me and Toei are still, we're beefing. I'll at least give them credit that this was a damn good episode.
Gob was fantastic this week.
Fantastic.
Boomboomger was fantastic this week. They were really cooking something very spicy in the kitchen this week.
So this filler episode was filled. So I would say rating is a 10. It's getting the Ty Dillinger, the Sean Spears. Like
10.
And we're getting ToQger next
10.
episode? Hell yes! I'm actually going to go back and watch that episode of ToQger when they just jacked the right stuff, just cuz.
And I still demand we have a Turbo Ranger crossover. 35 years.
You all know what to do. Beast and X.
35 years.
Beast and X. Get it
No. Actual episode. Make it an actual episode.
As long as it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't. As long as it does not interfere with King Oger team up, I don't care what you do. Just make it happen.
That's true. I agree with you. That's true. Because we did talk about the Go Busters versus Kyoger crossover, which I just watched today, by the way.
Yeah, so don't do that again. Like Go Busters deserved better. And I like Beast Morphers tried to, make it work. Yeah, slightly passable, but even then, no. But yeah, I digress. What did you guys think of this episode? What did you think overall? What did you think of the references? What is your snack advice? Sound off in the comments down below, or if you're watching this live, to the side.
Yep. Okay, Nematrix92 says nothing more evil than using curry for sinister purposes.
Everyone's on agreement on that. Yes.
Yeah.
That is some sinister stuff. I thought Mr. Sinister was evil with what he did to Cyclops, but this got him beat.
This is Team Rocket's most evil scheme yet.
No villain has got a candle on what this happened this episode.
Absolutely. The Nolish Demon says hi. Hi, Nolish Demon. Curry must never be King Crimson. It needs to be gold experienced. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Curry is a product of time and energy, and that energy is love. Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh man, the Tim and Eric. I love you for that one.
I was addicted to that Korean Samyang fire noodles.
That nearly killed me, but yeah.
It's very addicting. It's so tasty. Despite being instant noodles, it's so tasty that you just want it more and more and more and more. It's like that. Okay, those fire noodles are evil.
They are evil. They literally nearly killed me, but
yeah,
damn good noodles.
Even as a zombie, Mad Rex is too cool for Boom Boom.
Mad Rex is well. Remember what I said. That's Levi Ackerman. That's Lobomon from Frontier. If y'all ever watched Frontier, which is a good season, check it out.
Fantastic season.
That is Lobomon. That is Levi freaking Ackerman. Yeah, of course he's gonna be the coolest character.
Yeah. Mira Experience Requiem. Muda 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 muda. Yeah. Okay. I read all of them. I read every single one of those. Yeah, just like 7 pages. Mira, 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 mira.
No, she could have done it. I believe she could have done something like that. I would like to see her do that.
And yeah, it's about her name isn't Meta, because then then you could say Meta's cooking something in the kitchen. I know. Oh. Because Meta means burn.
Oh yeah.
Like Meta fruit or Metamon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, with that said, guys, that's it for the comments. We hope you guys enjoy watching us talk about curry, the most sacred of all foods. And please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Hit the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. And be sure to share our videos because it helps out the algorithm. On Mondays, we do Ultraman Arc. On Wednesdays, we do Kamen Rider Gavu. On Thursdays, Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger. And on Sunday, we got Kamen Rider Guy. And we just did the winter film, so we're back to, like, second arc. We're gonna, like...
Jimbo Energy!
Middle Energy. Sparking.
Jimbo Energy is the most slept-on form ever. I will not hear any arguments.
Yep. Yeah. Peach Energy. Yeah. But yeah, with that said, guys, also check out our interviews at Power Morphicon. We just recently uploaded our interview with Jorge Vagras Jr., aka Mr. Navy Thunder himself, Blake. Yeah, Blake. It's crazy because, like, in the roll call, it's like it's Crimson, then Navy. But whenever you talk about the civilians, it's Blake, then Hunter. You almost got the wires crossed.
Thunderstorm, Ranger Form.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jorge is cool.
Thunderstorm, Ranger Form. Thunderstorm, Ranger Form. Navy power. Yeah. And yeah, be sure to check out all of our past interviews as well. We're going to be uploading more as we go further down the line. And check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we do various movie reviews. We've done a bunch of Crow movies, Shrek, Naked Gun, a bunch of made-for-TV movies, both Speed movies, both Mask movies, and all three Dumb and Dumber movies. And one movie we're doing this month is, well, let's just say we're not looking forward to it, but we're going to have to do it.
You survived Son of the Mask. I don't know how, but you survived that, you can survive anything.
Yeah, but this is a movie I had to survive a pew-pew to watch.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Let's just say me in real life is more lore accurate than the character in this film adaptation. That's all I'm going to leave it as. And of course, if you want to follow our personal content, you could find Jared at Ancient Gate on both Twitch and YouTube, and you could find me on Instagram and Twitch as Spoken _Kabuto and without underscore, depending on the medium. And with that said, guys, we hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. The weekend is upon us. Make sure you stay cool or warm depending where you are. Stay safe, stay hydrated, update your emergency kits, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.